Throughout all the years that Call of Duty Zombies custom maps and mods have existed, I think these past couple of years have really saturated how much influence custom maps have on this community. Although we have had the tools and content available to us for close to 16 years, it seems every day more and more content creators and players turn towards custom zombies rather than playing what's new or playing the current active game at the time. Why is this? Well, today we are going to be diving into the bittersweet world of custom zombies to see the potential effects on the future of this mode. Seeing content creators turn towards custom zombies is not an uncommon occurrence. Rather, it is very ordinary to see creators turn to customs after the lifecycle of certain games, such as after the lifecycle of Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4. This trend can also be spotted when a game does poorly through the eyes of the zombies community, with less uploads about the new game and more usually containing like 50 plus perks in the title. With the anticipated release of Cold War Zombies, fans were hoping and yearning for a calling back to the OG Zombies days, which preceded the lifecycle of Black Ops 4. However, the drop of COVID-19 sent a bombshell around the world, and it did not show mercy to this community either. With the newly gained time that Zombies creators had, there was nothing more to upload than custom Zombies content. It wasn't rare to see daily uploads of content relating to custom mods or maps, as it was really the only thing that they could do that was somewhat new. With the release of Cold War Zombies, things got worrying, however. Many creators played Cold War for the first week or so, but found themselves burnt out of the mode extremely quickly, with the only release map being D Machine. Even throughout Cold War's lifecycle, the interest just seemed to have disappeared from the game entirely, and many large creators, notably like Tim Hansen, essentially forgot about the game aside from a couple uploads here and there when a new map was released or a new boss was added. However, as you can see, more custom zombies was wedged in between most of these uploads than the actual ongoing game at the time. This trend continued on, and essentially ever since Cold War to where we are now, custom zombies content hasn't been halted for more than maybe 2 weeks at a time. This is where our problem starts, as it demonstrates that these newer games just don't appeal to people who only play one game, which of course is Black Ops 3, and diminishes interest after a new and exciting custom map is released to the community, such as what we saw with like Leviathan. I will be giving credit to both sides of this argument, but let's start with how the mode is killing our modern zombies. As a person who gets very attached to things that I love, it's no secret why people keep uploading custom content all the time on YouTube. I personally believe that us as a community just simply can't let those prime days of zombies slip away entirely. It is genuinely unfortunate, but I and the general community wholeheartedly believe that Treyarch or any other studio cannot produce the magic that was injected into Black Ops 3 ever again, and I think that the community is very self-aware of that subject. Having this self-awareness in the back of our minds, however, leads us to not be as open-minded as we once were with zombies, hence why Cold War wasn't as big of a hit to people as I personally believe it should have. Am I saying Cold War Zombies is anywhere close to Black Ops 3 in terms of story and overall gameplay? No, and that would be a completely different video, but I am saying this game is enjoyable and people do not give it the credit it deserves because they were too caught up in what was happening in the customs world in 2020 and 2021 and never fully moved on. I would even go as far as saying that custom zombies won't die for at least another 10 years, at least on Black Ops 3, as people have been playing the same game straight for 8 years and still haven't gotten tired of it. Steam's top 100 list still has Black Ops 3 present, admittedly not very high, but the only other COD present is the current Modern Warfare series. Again, showing there are still people buying this game in 2024, almost 8 years later, and might I just say, for full price, which is absolutely outrageous. This game is still broken, there's hackers everywhere, and Call of Duty has the audacity to still sell this for full price. There are thousands of different custom maps and mods whose numbers are constantly being grown upon in the Steam Workshop, and if Treyarch isn't updating their game or implementing new features to keep us hooked, there will always be a very active map making community that is always making something new. However, taking a look at the other side of this, the common argument that people make is that modern Call of Duty Zombies just isn't good and Treyarch is essentially killing themselves with their own content. And I would agree to a certain extent. Taking a look at the past few releases, Cold War, Vanguard, and Modern Warfare Zombies, it's safe to say that these modes were either decent and generally accepted by the community or just extremely bad. looking at you, Vanguard, and didn't provide the consumer with that authentic zombies feel that we all know and love. This causes an unbreakable cycle which forces them to go back to customs because at least it has that zombies aesthetic that we have been hungry for years now. Plus, the creations that some people make are honestly extremely inspiring. Don't get me wrong, I believe custom maps are amazing and really let people show off their talents inside of a supportive community, and I'm definitely not saying that is a bad thing at all. Just by taking a look at the Die Rise map in development by Zella and Dobby, which trailer just released a couple days ago, just saying, or the transit maps such as the one in development by Verco or Green Run Productions, you can clearly see how intricately designed these maps are and how much time and love it clearly took to develop. And honestly, I wouldn't blame anyone for wanting to play it over the current Modern Warfare zombies, which is kind of weird to say because Die Rise and Transit are like kind of like the least like maps of all time. And honestly, this whole custom zombies problem doesn't even apply to the console community because they have not even been granted access to customs like once. Not World at War, not BO1, not Black Ops 3, which Treyarch should totally do for this year's game, just saying. Making this solely a community-driven argument. So do I believe that custom zombies is killing the future of our beloved game mode? No, not exactly, but it is getting to a worrying point. However, every problem has a solution, and I believe the answer to this is not all that complicated. Simply, I think Treyarch should just hire these talented people that are making these wonderful and gorgeous maps for free, by the way. This is a flawless idea as the Steam Workshop seems to know what we actually want more than Treyarch does at this point. And I think it would be a ginormous opportunity for Treyarch to invite these people to develop maps or at least give like insight on what the community is interested in. That way these people can get paid for developing maps that are better than even some of Treyarch's and encouraging a rebuild of zombies once again to a point where it used to be. Who knows, maybe the next zombies golden age is around the corner, we just don't know it yet. So all in all, custom zombies is not killing modern zombies, rather it is slowly but surely defining what we want from developers and what we expect. And if we don't see something we like, we immediately ditch the game and assume it isn't good and return to customs. So let me know, what are your guys' thoughts? Do you think customs is killing the future of this game mode? Let me know down in the comments, and with that said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.